Okay people, so here we are with another WWE 2K14 custom story. This one's called the Paul Heyman Beast. Just before we get into it, you can see there's a video, movie down there, story, called Mark Henry the Movie. It's awesome, but it froze when I was playing it. I don't know if that happens to everyone, whether it's just my system, but I just recommend you download it. It's hilarious. I only got 3 minutes into it. Recorded the video, had to stop because it froze, but yeah, just download it. So here we go. If you do like this video, please give it a like, comment if you got something to say, comment if you hated it, comment if you liked it, whatever. Subscribe to my channel, it'd all be appreciated. So yeah, this story of the Paul Heyman Beast, I'm going to guess that it's about Brock Lesnar. I'd be surprised if it was about anyone else. So here we are on Monday Night Raw. Michael Cole introducing us to Monday Night Raw. And here we are, Jerry Lawler. It's Paul Heyman. Here comes Paul Heyman. Looking rather angry. Doing a slow walk to the ring. He looks pretty dead. If you look into his eyes on this game, he just looks like a zombie. Maybe that's something that Face kind of can fix for the next game, 2K15. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, your WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Brock Lesnar. There we go, Brock Lesnar. Why does Paul Heyman seem surprised? So I'm guessing this is pretty recent. I'm hoping that it's recent. I'm hoping that it's post SummerSlam when this was made, and that it's not just someone who created this before SummerSlam, because recent stories are always going to be more fun. Here's Brock Lesnar with his WWE World Heavyweight Championship, coming into the ring with his microphone. Let's just hope that his voice doesn't crack up and he doesn't scream like a little girl when he talks. Brock, you are the best Paul Heyman guy. I think we're going to see a proposal here. Sorry, I mean beast. Brock is an animal like no other, and that's why he is champion. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. You really stood by my side from the very beginning. Let's take a look at Brock's amazing career. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to play through Brock's career from when he debuted in about 2002. I think it was late 2002. My favourite year of wrestling, when I was most into it as a kid, 2003. And Brock Lesnar was running rampant in that time period, so I think it was about 2002 when he did debut. So here comes the Hulkster. Here's a young Brock Lesnar. Hey brother, how about giving me a shot at that #1 contender to face The Rock at SummerSlam? You got it, brother. Here comes the pain. So here's Brock Lesnar, Hulk Hogan. Looks like we're going to see a repeat of their match. Can't remember where their match happened. I seem to think it was just on a televised event, like SmackDown or Raw, but I might be completely wrong about that. It may have been a pay-per-view match. But I think it was for the WWE Championship at the time, so this maybe this happened, I don't know. I know a lot about wrestling, but I don't know everything. So I need to win by submission. And if you're wondering what I meant earlier about Brock Lesnar screaming, go into YouTube and search Taylor Swift Trouble Brock Lesnar version. It's amazing. You've probably all seen the GOAT version. You might have seen the GOAT version. That's good. But the Brock Lesnar version, if you're a wrestling fan, is definitely the best. So here we go. Brock Lesnar versus Hulk Hogan. Got a win by submission. Hulk Hogan did look like a created wrestler, so I don't. Yeah, because they would have to have the 2002 Hogan, which they don't have on this game, so I think it's probably a created wrestler, which is why the loading was taking so long. So here's Hulkamania, come into the ring. Brock Lesnar will follow. Hopefully it won't take so long to load because he's not a bore. Here we go. Nice and fast. So, I don't know how I'm going to make Brock submit. Not Brock. Lesnar submit, but we'll do it. So here we go. Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman. Why does Hulk Hogan have a tattoo? I don't remember him ever having a tattoo. Maybe it's just the person who made the call thought it looked good. Says immortal. He is the immortal Hulk Hogan, but I don't think he has a tattoo. Unless it's more of a recent thing. I don't know. If you look at the Hulkster's shoes, you can actually see Hulkster's face on his shoes. This definitely isn't a 2002 Hulk Hogan. He definitely didn't wear this attire, but it's not a bad call. I think Immortal's spelled wrong. I think they spelled it with an E. I think it's an A, not an E. I'm not the best in the world at spelling, but I'd say that I'm pretty good, and I think Immortal's spelled with an A at the end, not an E. But we'll see. In fact, I'm 100% sure. I like to doubt myself, but it just makes me sound stupid. I'm pretty sure that it's an A at the end and not an E, but his has an E on the end. So Hulk Hogan with a tattoo that is completely wrong on his back. I don't even think he has a tattoo on his back. He's got the nice shoes with his face on them. It's an alright call, but it just isn't 2002 Hulk Hogan. So, okay, so he runs into me. Hopefully I can end this match as quickly as possible, because I feel there's going to be a lot of matches on this. Don't mind making a big story, but if the matches are too long, then the story's going to be really long. And why does Hulk Hogan have a tattoo on his wrist? Or his forearm? I don't get this call. Hopefully the guys who Brock Lesnar faced are in the game, and we won't have to see so many calls, because I really don't get this Hulk Hogan call. I already have a signature move. So here, okay. I don't want to pin him, but I probably wouldn't have got the 3 count anyway. I want to get that signature done before it runs out. Fall away slam. Give him the F5. And see what I can do from there. I don't know how to put on a submission as Brock Lesnar. It's just going to have to be trial and error. And hopefully when I lock him into one, I will get the win. I think his signature might be the Brock lock, which I might try out later if I can't get him to give up with this Batista bite. He's used his resiliency, so hopefully the next time I get him in a submission around his head, he will give up.
And there's the release. What's going to happen now? I'm scared to ask. This arena starting to come.
Okay, so here we go, another submission on his back now. Gonna wrench away at him, wear him down. Ah, it looks like that is an A on Immortal. It just looks like an E. The font is not very good unless you're a bit more close up. Here's the Hulk still with his comeback. Gonna shoot him down on that comeback. Or maybe he's gonna shoot me down and me shooting him down. Who knows? There we go. Hulk Hogan hulking up. Hulking up. Gotta press this button before we can Hulk me. There we go. And now I punch Hulk Hogan. Does not seem to be a Brock lock as his signature, so I'll give him another fall away slam. It's definitely an A on his back. I was wrong about it being an E. Okay, here we go. His finisher seems to be a Brock lock, not his signature. Here we are. Not really damaged his legs, so it's not really doing much, but hopefully I can get him into a Batista bite. Belly to belly suplex. I think when Brock did beat Hulkster, it was a bear hug if he did make him submit. Again, I don't know every match that these two guys had. I thought they had one, which is for the WWE Championship, but I might be completely wrong. I know a lot, but I'm definitely not an encyclopedia. So he keeps reversing my attempt at Batista bite. He probably knows that I'm going to make him submit. And here we are with a wrist lock. Another submission that's not going to get the win for me. And here we go. Head scissors. Whatever you call that move. And he reverses my move. The Hulkster fighting back now. Failed his comeback, but he's making a comeback of his own. Hopefully I will get him into that Batista bite as soon as possible. Here we go. But I think his feet are going to be on the ropes. No, there we go. Brock Lesnar wins the match. Making the Hulkster tap out. I quite like this concept of going back from when he won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I like the fact that they're going back, looking at all his past matches. I feel like this is going to be a good story. Might be quite long though.